to do? It's your girl, Natty J underscore stylist. Make sure you tune into my Speak Your Ish, just like it sounds, with 2 H's. I am here with this handsome young man. Let everybody know who you are.
My name is Laserg. I'm born from Chicago, but raised in Indiana.
Okay, and did you grow up in Chicago at all?
So we moved when I was 5 years old. My dad was trying to be El Pablo. That didn't work out though. So,
what's your nationality?
So I'm Hispanic, but I think we got a little bit of Afro Latino in us too.
Okay. So do you speak Spanish?
Un poquito.
Just a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay. How long have you been an artist?
So like a musician?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I've been a musician since I was 16, but that started just because I started doing poetry, but I didn't intend to be a musician at the time. And basically the story just started out with me doing poems for my girlfriends at the time. And I remember one of their brothers one time asked me if I can rap, and I was just trying to impress them. So I was like, yeah, I can rap. So I just wrote something down, and then one day I was just like, damn, like, this is actually pretty good, yeah.
So how old were you when you did that?
I think I was 13. Yeah, I think I was 13.
13?
Yeah.
So the poems you wrote for your girlfriends, how many girlfriends did you have?
That's a little classified. No, I'm just saying. I think honestly, I wasn't dating a lot. I was kind of just focusing on myself, but I would say I was dating at least 3 girls.
Okay, all at once, or
no. Oh man, that would be a different story. I don't know if I'll be here.
So were they love poems?
Yeah, they were all love poems. They were all just basically me expressing myself. It was the easiest way I could express myself because I kind of grew up in a household where we wasn't allowed to express our feelings.
Gotcha.
But that was my only gateway to actually express myself.
Do you have siblings?
Yeah, I got a lot of siblings.
How many?
Be prepared. So, I have 3 brothers on my mom's side. And my pops, we got 10 brothers and allegedly 1 sister.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
that's a lot.
He's been very different, very much of an outcast. And I've definitely had my moments where I was being used and being taken advantage of just because I had a very genuine heart.
Right.
But, I mean, you live and you learn.
Right. But define outcast.
Oh, define outcast? Like, basically, you are different from the other.
But do you hate it?
No, I wouldn't hate it. I actually found ways to embrace it.
Mm-hmm. Is it hard, though?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It's challenging.
No, I know. I'm an outcast, too, so that's why I'm asking.
Hey.
Like, it is very challenging.
Yeah,
it is hard
definitely.
because you're kind of like a loner most of the time.
Yeah.
Because most people can't relate, or you feel like you don't. I feel like being so many years being like that, it's kind of like you put up a protection wall.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to deal with what comes with it, because you don't want to feel those feelings of how it feels to, how other people are viewing you or how they feel about you. You just don't, you protect yourself basically.
Yep.
Once you figure out yourself.
Exactly.
Right. If you had to give your younger self some advice, what would you tell yourself?
Make your art yourself. Don't be afraid. Just be yourself, pretty much. Ain't nothing wrong with being yourself, because in a world that we live in, some people's gonna love you and some people isn't. But I'd rather have some eyes on me than no eyes on me.
Exactly. Any projects you're working on?
Yeah, actually, I'm working on a lot of projects right now. Really, just a lot of songs and stuff. Like, I'm really trying to put like content videos out, a couple vlogs. A couple of day in the live vids, challenges, like stuff like that on YouTube. And then I'm also working on a couple songs here and there, working with a little bit of producers here in Indy. Shout out Nova, In the Ocean, and Friday Drizz.
I like your outfit.
Thank
it's real
you.
Cute. I like your leather pants. That's
Thank
real
you.
Cute. What did you put that on just to come here, or that's the outfit you have for today?
Honestly, I put this on just to come here. I was just like, let me get flied out real quick. Shoot, I see the camera. I was like, let me go ahead and do what I gotta do. I was gonna say, I like to shout you out, by the way, for giving artists a platform like this where they could speak yo-ish. But no, seriously, like that's definitely a lot of love and a lot of basically a lot of artists don't get that nowadays. So like, I definitely got to give you a big shout out for making a platform like this.
No, for real, it's very important to me. I'm a bartender, so I worked at Icon, and they used to do an event called Open Mic and Bite. And they had the artists, come out. And the first couple ones, they were lit, and then it kind of dwindled off.
Yeah.
But I was like, let me try this out. So I'm like, built a team, and I'm like, hey, I'm gonna do open mics for artists just to see how it goes. So the first one, it was mediocre, but then the second one, the third one, the fourth one, the fifth one, and it kept growing and growing and growing. So I seen how the artists gravitated to me, and how they were very thankful and just wanted to keep supporting me. So I felt it was very important for me to support y'all. Damn. You know what I mean? So it kind of was like, I didn't know what to expect or how it was going to go. I didn't know it was going to turn into this at all. I didn't know that I was going to have a podcast and I was going to be doing artist events and showcasing you guys. But it's very important to me because I'm a believer in God and a higher power. And I feel like my purpose on this earth is to showcase and, spread love and to the world.
That's good.
It's very important to me that, because NAP needs that. Like, you guys need somebody to show y'all. I'm I got a lot of followers. Let me show you guys to the world, because nobody really knows, you know what I mean, unless you show. So it's very important to me. It fills me up. It keeps me youthful. So thank you for shouting me out.
No problem. I see what you do. So that's why, I was like, dang, that's just really cool. Not only that, but just even your story in general, just you, wanting to, not only put yourself out there, but also help others put themselves out there. That's honestly very genuine.
Thank you.
So
I appreciate that.
I gotta give you a shout out for that.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So what about your musical icon? Do you have somebody that's your favorite, that's famous?
For sure. I honestly got a lot. I could definitely give you
let me get top three.
Top three, The Weeknd, Party Next Door, and Melanie Martinez, just because something that my culture, well, not my culture, just a lot of people, they always say that, oh, if you support a female artist, you're very feminist. And I'm like, no, art doesn't have a gender. Mm-hmm. It's just if her art is good, obviously I'm gonna watch out. I'm gonna support it.
That's kind of weird. Don't support female artists. I wonder why that is.
I think it's just a very masculine thing. I don't know.
I feel like it's a masculine thing with everything. Like what I do, I get a lot of backlash from men because they don't accept that, okay, this is a woman doing these things, and they feel like that I shouldn't have the action that I have, but it's not. It's God that presents this. You know what I mean? Sure. It's not me. It's what my purpose is. Exactly. So that's why the motion is the way it is. Exactly. And people should recognize that, but they don't. They just feel like it's a man's world. Even in 2024, it's still a man's world, unfortunately, but we breaking down doors. I don't care.
No, for sure. I was about to say, times is changing, you guys, so obviously we're going to have to accept that. Man, it's all about teamwork.
No, for real.
It's all about us coming together. But yeah, actually, she was over here talking to her ish. So, talk your ish.
What do you feel like it will take for all of us to come together?
Oh, man, shoot.
Do you think it's possible?
Yes. Well, no, I'm not sure, honestly. Like I said, as I grow older and start really, really looking at people, there's a lot of people that has a lot of unhealed trauma. There's also people that has, a different a different perspective on life. So personally, I don't think we would come together. If anything, it'll probably be for a week and then that's it.
Just to tolerate each other.
What's
needed. I feel like people only come together when it's something beneficial for themselves.
Yeah.
And then when it's over, it's okay, bye.
Yeah, no, definitely. I have a famous stepbrother, and you probably know him, Trevor Jackson. Mm-hmm. That's my stepbrother.
Okay.
Yeah. So there probably was mostly why is he like Trevor?
Right.
But I mean, they do accept me now, and honestly, it definitely took a while for me to even embrace that, because it's just dang, guys, support me.
Right. So when they did start accepting you, how did you feel about it?
Oh man, I actually felt loved. I ain't gonna lie. I actually felt loved, but at the same time, I also felt like I feel like they was just doing that just so they could push me harder too.
Okay.
So yeah,
well, that's awesome.
Yeah, but friend support system, not the best. I'll be honest with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you heard that, y'all. I'm
sorry. I mean, I can say that I really don't have friends either. Mm-hmm. I have people around me that are around me because they benefit something from me.
Yeah.
And in a way, I benefit something from them, from keeping them around.
For sure.
And that's fucked up, bro. I mean, it is. Because it's like, some days I wake up and I'm like, you know what? I don't want to be a part of none of this no more. Do you ever feel like that?
Oh, for sure, definitely. There's definitely been a couple times where, like I said, where I was being used, and a lot of people took advantage of that, and I've had a fallout with a couple of musical groups because of that, and I mean, yeah, just people just thought that they can get away with some shit with me, but nah, it ain't like that over here.
Right, you ain't going no more. Do you have any advice for anybody that's maybe going through the same thing?
I would tell them to stop giving a fuck. Am I allowed to cuss in here?
Yeah,
I'll bet. So I can say fuck shit. I'm just saying. No, no.
Yes,
but,
speak your age.
All right, bad. But basically, the advice I'd give them is just pretty much don't give a fuck. Like, don't think that this person is gonna like you, because people come into your life for a temporary time. So, you know, like I said, some people are gonna hate you, some people are gonna love you, and some people are gonna the people that love you, they're gonna understand you. So try to speak your hey, that's what it's all about. But no, but really, like, you know, place your foot down and just basically, yeah, stop caring what other people think. And like I said, if they understand, that means they love you, and those are the people that I feel like you should definitely, you know, get close with.
Like, I was watching a Lotto interview, and she said that she said always keep your day ones around, and I'm like, if I had to think back to my day ones are not around.
Oh damn.
You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't relate to what she said, because my day ones are not around. They're not around me.
Are they in a different state?
I don't know if it's because... No, they're here. Okay. I don't know if it's because I took a totally different... Like, before, I was like a house mom. Yeah. Like, I was in a long-term relationship, and the guys that I dated, they were jealous. Like, I couldn't go outside do things like that. But my kid's father, he went to jail, right? And he was a drug dealer. Yeah. Okay, so we had lived this big, lavish life. Okay. You know, we had all the money and all these things. So I'm like, what am I gonna do? You know what I mean? Like, what can I do? So I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna go to bartending school. Okay. And then it took a whole different path, and I don't know if it's because I'm not on that same path that I was on, but I literally don't have my day ones are not at all.
Dang.
Like, I can't even relate to that at all, because they ain't around, they won't be around, and I don't want them around because they ain't around.
Yeah, for sure. So, like, I was about to say, so was it maybe because, like, well, did they have any kids?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that one I do got a question.
I feel like my friends that I have, they were frenemies, if that makes sense.
Yeah. No, I definitely had a few of those. I still do. I
feel like I don't have not one genuine friend that has not done nothing to me to hurt my feelings, and a lot of times they probably don't even know, because I'm not the type of person that'll call and be like, hey, you know what? You did some fucked up shit, and I don't like it. I just kind of back away.
Exactly. No, they get the memo from there. If you back away, they get the memo. I've done that plenty of times, and people understood where I was coming from. So, I mean, shoot. But, no, I get what you're saying, though, like, about not having friends. Because some days I feel like I don't have friends. But, I mean, I definitely got, you know, my family. That's really much all I need. Not only that, but friends don't gotta be, you know, friends. They can also be family.
Yeah.
You know, they sometimes say, what is it that they say?
Friends are blood is thicker than water. I mean.
No, yeah. No, you're getting somewhere. Yep.
Something like that.
Yeah, it was something like that.
I don't even have my family. Like, damn. I don't even have that. Like, I have my kids. My son's 20, my daughter's 18, and then 11 and 9. Those are my family. Yeah. But, like, I don't... If something, like, hard was to break down, or I was to go to the hospital with a heart attack, or anything happened, I would not call none of my family. Not one person.
Damn. You know, I'm sorry to hear that. Honestly, the genuineness out of my heart, it makes me want to just be like, yo, you need a hug or anything? No, like,
no,
for real.
I don't need a hug. I'm okay with it.
Okay.
But sometimes it gets a little lonely. I don't even know how we got on this, but like I don't know. I guess I lean on God so much,
for sure,
and my faith that I know that I'm here on this earth to do more than just be born. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm disconnected from everything, and I don't even know how they feel. Like maybe they feel like don't talk to them and they don't talk to me, but like they don't reach out to me, so I don't reach out to them.
Sure.
But I just feel like they don't genuinely love me.
No, I get what you mean there. Honestly, I was just talking to my friend about this because she felt the same way too. Basically, she was saying like she feels like nobody's really there for her, and like basically, yeah, she just felt like none of her friends are there for her. And I was just like, yo, well, I'm here. I mean, I may not be like your close friend, but I was like, some advice I can give you is that maybe your friends might be battling their own demons and they just forgot like about you. Yeah. So I mean, that might be happening, or again, they just might be jealous and got some envy. So.
Or I'm just crazy.
Or, I mean, hey, shoot, ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with that, as long as you ain't wilding out here.
Maybe it's all in my mind. But no, anything you want to let the people know?
I mean, shoot, y'all, if y'all got some unhealed trauma, man, get that together. I ain't gonna lie, cause honestly, when you overcome them traumas, like, you just feel like very powerful. Not only that, but times is changing, bro. Like, stop living in the past. Stop living with what your parents has told you. Basically, just do you. Whatever you feel like is you, do you. Don't be inspired by social media. Basically, just do what makes you feel right.
Absolutely. I don't have any advice for you guys. All I can say is just keep going. Just keep doing your thing. The times are hard right now with all the prices and everything.
Oh, facts.
I mean, I don't even know what's going on. We got I don't watch the news, so I was out somewhere and I'm like, okay, Trump is running for president again? I mean, how is that allowed?
That's exactly what I said too, honestly. I was
I thought he just went to jail for some bullshit he did, but now he's running for president. I guess money talks. I don't know.
I guess, honestly, shoot, I don't know either.
Do you feel like he was a good president?
Hell no. I mean, shoot, like, I would say he ran the country as a business, but this dude just had a mouth where I was just like, all right, bro, like, you gotta shut that down. Just shut your mouth, but just, like, do what you're doing. Like, just make some money in in America, and we'll be all right.
Right.
That's it.
And then I just feel like I don't feel like the president now, Biden or whoever the president is, I don't feel like they're just a face.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? And they're not really in control of anything. They're not really running anything because when I go to the store and Hellman's is fucking $8 for a little bitty ass jar like this, like something is wrong with that. Like what is it called? Inflation.
Inflation.
When does that end? Is this like forever?
I don't even know, honestly. Like, I know a little bit of that stuff, but I try not to get involved because it's just like, I feel like
it's just like I'm gonna pay the $8 for it, fuck you.
I mean, yeah, pretty much, but at the same time, it's just like, I feel like that's just another way for them to make you go crazy, basically. So that's why I just try not to.
Do you think we're gonna get cyber attacked? Have you seen that movie?
Yeah, I've seen the movie. From the way AI is, like how strong AI is.
Cause what the fuck is AI?
Yeah.
Like, you know, I mean, like I know what it is or whatever, but I haven't tapped into it. I'm not fucking using that shit. Like I have friends, they're like, you need to use AI. You know, AI is great. I'm like, okay, they're turning people into something that they're really not.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna say no names. There's one artist that uses AI for everything. Like you're a fucking whole cartoon character now. Like this doesn't even look like you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like so people are supposed to support that. It's not even you. You're not even being yourself.
Yep.
Because AI is just running everything, and basically you're like a robot.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, shoot, if you really think about it, you're inputting your whole entire like self into another person that could damn near like steal your identity.
Exactly.
So
it's kind of scary.
Yeah, no, definitely. Now I think about it, I feel like we're gonna have a cyber attack, y'all. I ain't gonna lie.
No, for real. Like, we were at work. I work at Urology of Indiana, and the whole system went down. Like everything. No. It was when the whole AT&T shit went down, and everybody was like, "Oh my God, we're having a cyber attack." But it's a scary times out here, and I feel like it's gonna get even worse. You know, so make sure y'all got your survival pack. Hey, do you got one of them?
Honestly, I just got God. That's it. I got God.
So you need to get you some canned goods.
No, for sure. Hey, spill it out.
Some canned goods, a backpacks, a little pocket knife,
health kit,
a health kit.
Yeah, no,
you
definitely
need to get all that.
No, for sure.
But yeah, y'all stay safe out there. It's bad. I mean, how does an artist, are you making money from being an artist?
Actually, yeah, I did. Like, it was during the summer. I made my first paycheck with my music. It was just $25, but I was like, hey, that's something. I wasn't tripping off of it. I was like, that's something. Shoot, that's numbers right there.
What did you do to make that?
Well, I pretty much just uploaded my stuff to CD Baby. That's another distribution website where you could upload your music at, have it all on platforms. And basically, I remember it asked me a question like, how many streams would it take for you to get this amount of money? And I don't remember how much that I put, but yeah, that money doubled back and came right back to me.
Do you get frustrated or feel like you don't want to do this anymore because you're not getting anywhere?
Oh, yeah, definitely. There was definitely a point in my life where I was literally close. So I'm not gonna lie, I engineer all of my songs that I do on my computer, and there was literally a point in my life where I was dang near about to just throw everything away, like my microphone, my laptop, my equalizers, like just all that stuff, just because again, I felt like nobody wasn't watching. And this is again around the time that my family wasn't supporting too. So yeah.
What made you not do it?
Something just told me not to, and not only that, but I think it was just a point in my life where I was also like, this is gonna take some work, obviously, and it's Indiana. There's not a lot of sources out there,
right?
But I mean, now I can say we're definitely growing, and that's what makes me want to continue. Plus, I went to college for business, and I learned so much from marketing. And with social media, dang near having that, basically just having that kind of source to do that, I just finally noticed you really can't do this shit. It's gonna be easy, but it's gonna be also hard. You gotta be very consistent.
Yeah, because consistency is key.
Exactly.
You have to stay consistent.
Exactly.
What gives you the drive to stay consistent? Do you have anything okay, well, I know I want to, be famous, or I know I want to take care of my family, or I want to buy a house, I want to buy a car?
So honestly, what makes me be so consistent is really just basically I look at my younger self, because my younger self wasn't very, very confident in himself and was very, very always depressed. So I always look at my younger self and be basically I want to be famous because I want to make people not feel alone and make sure that they also feel heard. I want them to also not be afraid to also be themselves. Basically just want to be a messenger for them and basically just let them know, y'all, everything is okay. Push yourself.
Okay. And so before we get out of here, I'm going to ask you, Weeknd. Why did you pick him?
The Weeknd? So The Weeknd helped me grow through a lot of stuff, throughout my depression, my relationships. Not only that, but he also taught me how to sing vocally, because a lot of people do say oh, you sound just like him, but that's just because I did learn from him. Plus, another idol that I really, really loved was Michael Jackson. And The Weeknd dang near is close to Michael Jackson. And I remember when Michael Jackson passed away, I was so sad. But when I heard The Weeknd, I was just like, dang, this is a reincarnation of Michael Jackson.
Yeah. And what about Party Next Door?
Party Next Door, I mean, shoot, that dude is just... Man, if y'all think that Drake is really out here like that, nah. Party Next Door wrote all his songs and doesn't get that credit, and that's exactly how I be feeling sometimes. Cause I do a lot of stuff for other people. Like I said, I do a lot.
So you're a songwriter?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So I've definitely written a couple songs, and some people has taken off with that. But hey, shoot, I got all that stuff ready if we go into court. So.
Oh, okay. So you can't speak on it.
Oh no. I'm just saying, like, if those songs blow up, just know it's court time.
Okay,
I'm coming back for my song.
Can you write me a song? I want to be a rapper.
I mean, shoot, I got you. Honestly, you know what I mean? Like I said, I do some poetry here and there, so I got you.
So if I give you a concept or whatever,
yeah, I was gonna say, yeah,
okay.
give me whatever, and I'll definitely try my best to throw something out there.
And who was the third person?
Melanie Martinez.
Okay,
so
I don't know who she is, so let me know.
Okay, so Melanie Martinez, she's a Hispanic artist, I think, and basically she does alternative music. I don't know if you know what that is. Yeah. Okay, yeah, like she basically was bullied and judged the same exact way as me. Basically her lifestyle was something that I was inspired by, and the way that she also emotionally puts herself out there in her music, that's literally how I've been riding with my music too. So she's a big inspiration. Yeah, she's also a big inspiration. Even her creativity around her music too. I'm gonna have to check her out. Oh yeah, no, she's cool. She's definitely very woman empowerment too. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to check her out. I was bullied too when I really. Did you fight her? No. So so from 8th grade to high school, I dropped out of school when I was in 10th grade because of it. What? Yeah, I got my GED and then I went to college or whatever. But yeah, so what happened was I was supposed to sing For You I Will by Monica. What? And my mom, she didn't support that. So she decided to go to work instead of taking me to this big ass school play. Okay, this is like the biggest play that the school has. And I had the solo. You know what I mean? Damn. And I didn't make it. Damn. I wasn't able to go. So the whole school hated me. What? When I went to school the next day, the whole school hated me. And they hated me from that day on. Like all my friends that were my friends, they weren't my friends anymore. Uh-huh. Even in high school, they would make up stuff that just was not even possible or true. One person said that I was with a boy and I jumped off a 15-story building to get it was bad. I had to fight all the time. There was this one girl that she just targeted me every time I seen her. We would have to fight every time. Damn. And I just went into a shell, and then I ended up getting pregnant in 10th grade, and then I dropped out. Damn! Yeah. Wow, what a story. Yeah. I was just about to say, you said you're from Philly, right? Mm-hmm. Damn, so that happened all in Philly. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then the baby that I was pregnant with died. Oh, and man, I'm sorry. So it was a big mess. But I feel like that made me stronger. Hell yeah. But I also feel like it made me too hard. Like as far as accepting people or letting people into my life, I built up a big wall probably because of that. For sure. So like you said, dealing with trauma, maybe I need to deal with trauma. Maybe that's why I don't have friends. I mean, I don't know. Shoot, I mean, when I had my trauma, like I had friends, but they wasn't the best friends. I mean, they inspired me to do some bad shit. So I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Like I definitely had a few run-ins with the popos, the piggies. So yeah. So definitely, if you're getting bullied, I really don't know how you get out of that. No. I don't feel like nobody supports you when it comes to that. The school doesn't care. Hell no. Your family might try to help you the best they can, but they don't have no support to help. Like one of my coworkers said that her son was getting bullied at school. She called the school, and the school told her it was her son's fault. Yeah, so there's just like you would think in 2024 that they would have a better system for kids that are getting bullied, but they just don't. So the only advice that I have for that is stay strong, and for sure it gets better as you get older. Exactly. That's what I was about to say. Yeah, words do hurt, but trust me, like overcome that shit and also be better than them. Cause man, the people that I'm gonna tell you how I was bullied, but the people that made fun of me for my poor life, like my struggle life, I had to wear the same clothes. I ain't gonna lie, I stunk, and I had holes in my clothes. But now, like, I got like shit together, everybody looks up to me and be like, damn, you got style, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, shut the fuck up. Like, fuck y'all.
Right, exactly. Fuck y'all.
Yeah,
but no, I'm Natty J. Tell them who you are again.
Laserg. You can find me on Instagram, LASERG _ Laserg Instagram.
Hey, and we want to thank you for tuning in.
For
You're on
sure.
Speak Your Ish, and we out.